that Trump has plans and has launched an effort with ICE to deport unaccompanied migrant children. So just the other day, Trump put out information that he's already stopped these organizations, nonprofits, and humanitarian groups who are providing basically free legal services to unaccompanied minors who came to the United States without a parent. And there was, for the Office of Refugee Resettlement, they have groups who work with the ORR to help get them out of detention, and also to provide some limited services while they're detained, and to give them connections with lawyers who do pro bono work after that. But basically, these groups have already been shut down. Those who are funded by the government have been stopped, so that now there's no, at this point, people who come as children do not get free legal services, and they've closed down these programs that also give information to children about what they can do for their immigration case. But fast forward to today, Trump officials launched an ICE effort to deport unaccompanied migrant children. And apparently Trump has a plan to roll out against children, targeting migrant children, and it is intended, supposedly, to be focused on helping these children because they could be in danger of being trafficked. Basically, the government is hiding their motives, but they are planning on stopping people from coming to the United States undocumented as children. But those who are here with a deportation order, they're planning to try to deport these people. And there's an ICE memo that's called Unaccompanied Alien Children Joint Initiative Field Implementation. Okay, that would allow, that basically rolls out the different plans that ICE has against these immigrant children who have come as minors. So the memo says that the children will be issued a notice to appear in immigration court if they have not been issued the order yet, and that they could be deported if they already have an order of deportation against them. Since 2019, there's about 600,000 children who have come to the United States unaccompanied, came on their own. A lot of those people are already in the immigration court system, but around 31,000, I think I read that number, missed their immigration court hearing. Maybe they didn't have a way to get to the hearing, or they didn't receive the notice, but 31,000 already have orders of deportation for some reason. So those people, they can already find them, these children, and deport them, right? And then those who are not yet in the system, because whenever, I think some of you, especially those who watch Fox News, have mentioned that they believe that there's 300,000 children that were missing by the Biden administration. That is false news. So what was being discussed about these 300,000 children who were missing, according to Trump, is that they had been missing immigration paperwork, that they were not all put into the immigration system. Some of those people, before they were put into proceedings, filed something with the court affirmatively, like asylum, or maybe they filed an UAC. They may have filed special immigrant juvenile status, but they filed something affirmatively which may have cued ICE not to file proceedings against them. But there's these 300,000 that Trump was talking about. They're not children that were lost inside the United States. These are children that were not processed for deportation initially. For some reason, now it may have been ICE using its discretion. It may have been that they filed for something affirmatively and the government decided they didn't need to put them in proceedings, or maybe they just got behind on the paperwork. But that 600,000 number is how many have come since the United States, and around 300,000 were the people who were not processed yet for deportation. So ICE, according to these plans that with this new memo that has come out, has plans to start targeting immigration for deportation, children who came as minors, right? And some of that is to dissuade people from continuing to come unlawfully, but it also might be, to get those people out of the United States. It's sending a signal, right? Because a lot of what Trump does is to send a signal that he is very much against deportation. As you know, he had a zero tolerance policy with children his first term, and he separated children, even babies, from their parents, causing a lot of trauma and around 1,000 children were never reunited with their parents, and we hope that eventually that they will be. But this is the sort of thing that Trump has done in the past, and so we cannot put it past him to do it again. Actually, will be wise to understand that he will do what he says he will do, and that the people who he's with are smarter this time around. He's making sure that people take the right steps to bring about the sort of deportation goals that he has, and we're naive to think that he's not going to do it, right? So a lot of people have joined, and welcome to those who have come. If you haven't put follow, like, hit the heart sign, subscribe, so that we can stay in touch.